First off with Professor Joe Sarkis, and yeah. How are
Thank
you,
you,
Joe?
Frederick.
And
nice to meet you.
Are we allowed?
Yes.
He's a professor, so we have to address him as such.
Oh, if you want to, you're more than welcome to. You can call me Joe.
We had I had the pleasure of discussing with you a little bit over my lunch, not your lunch, but my lunch. You're from Foyce. How do I pronounce it? Foyce, yeah.
The Foyce School of Business.
The Foyce School of Business at Worcester Polytechnic Institute, and you're a member of you're here in the capacity as a member of the
International Advisory Board for Hanken.
The Hanken, yes.
Yes.
Very welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. This is an amazing place.
What are your first impressions, Professor?
Oh, this is a nightclub. I mean, it's a very different social atmosphere for something you would consider from a business school perspective.
Right.
It's very unique, it's very creative, it's very open, and I think it's meant to be this way so that people feel comfortable walking in and enjoying the experience.
Yeah.
And you have been in business schools for your career?
Yeah, since, let me see, 87, 86, so that's about 30 years, a little over 30 years.
Yeah.
I've been business school professor of some kind or PhD student and professor,
yes.
Lecturer at the time too.
And still, and it's great to hear that you feel comfortable in this sort of environment.
Well, I shouldn't say that. The last time I've been in this type of environment is when I was about, I would say, 18 years old or 19 years old at a nightclub.
Was that the last time?
That was the last time, that's right. I'm not a nightclub person, but I do remember the music and the experience and the lights and the lasers.
Maybe this is better.
Yeah, this is much better.
Yeah.
This is much more comfortable because it mixes the party atmosphere with business, real business relationships.
Yeah. I spoke to you a little bit earlier, and this year's theme is very interesting, isn't it? It's kind of one of the key themes, the cornerstones of Slush, as represented by Al Gore's keynote speech this morning, is sustainability, in a sense, implicitly. Environmental sustainability in particular.
Oh yeah, one of his comments was that we need a new industrial revolution, a sustainable industrial revolution.
A sustainable, yeah.
And he also mentioned the second part of that we're also in a digital world.
Yeah.
So he's saying, why not introduce a sustainability industrial revolution at the speed of a digital world? So whereas this industrial revolution took 300 years to come to fruition and cause a lot of environmental and sustainability damage, a sustainable industrial world means that we can do it much more quickly and hopefully undo the major damage that's been done by the Industrial Revolution.
I know that you've also thought about this from a business perspective, that the question about how to build kind of a sustainable business model from within the world of sustainability. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, you can gain value. You can make the business case for sustainability as an organization.
Yes.
Making the business case essentially says, how can businesses be more competitive in this environment? How can they essentially add to their single bottom line by focusing on what you would consider the other two bottom lines, environmental sustainability and social sustainability?
Of course, yeah.
So the model that I have and that I try to sell isn't just because it's good, but because you can actually make money and be more competitive. And I have about 5 major strategic directions that organizations can use to make the business case for sustainability.
Okay, what are they?
Oh, you want to hear them? I didn't know you wanted to hear them. I just said, well, buy
Buy his book.
Buy my book. Thank you very much.
Okay, buy his book. What's the name of the book?
Oh, I have a number of books, but my latest book that just came out is Green Supply Chain Management, a concise introduction by Routledge Publishers that came out in October 2017. It's a short book, about 180 pages long, and gives you an overview of green supply chain management. And I do make the argument of making the business case in one of the chapters.
And the 5 aspects are cost reduction,
more revenue, business continuity, license to operate.
and image and reputation. And on that note, we'll say thank you to Joe
Oh, I'm
Sarkis.
sorry I couldn't explain all those. But read the book, you'll know what those mean.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being
coming
here.
on.
Good luck.